Hey guys, James here from TCG University. Come back at you with another deck profile. We're going to keep going over our decks for the Campus Championship Sports Festival series. Today I'm going to be doing my Ibara Shiozaki. This deck performed exceptionally well, a lot better than when I first built it and hadn't tested it yet. I didn't expect to do too well. I just wanted to build something fun and cheeky. And then after we played it a couple times, I realized it had a lot of fun legs to like stand on and do cool things. So I made a couple more changes, finessed it a little bit. I think there's a couple more things I could change about it, but I really like the way it is right now. It performed really well. So let's get into it. Ibara Shiozaki is a 7-hander, 19 health. I just call her Ibara. It's easier than say Shiozaki. Ibara is a 7-hander, 19 health character. Her ability is this attack gets -1 damage, which is you can use on your opponent's attacks, have -1 damage for the rest of the game. Super sick. And then your next attack gets +3 damage. This makes all of your attacks super strong after the first one, which is super cool. And then enhance once per turn, your next low attack ignores progressive difficulty, meaning you just play for free, which is sort of how the combo works in our deck. So we'll go over the first attack in our deck. This is either usually a lead off or an end attack. Acid Corrosion Breach. It is a 3 low for 6. It's a 5/2, but we just ignore the 2 check. We don't care. If we check it, we check it. The range is the main keyword on this. It has 2 abilities. Enhance, you can add 1 momentum to your card pool to give this attack 2/2. And then enhance, add the top card of your deck to your card pool, and then add 1 face down from your card pool to your hand. This card is very neat in the fact that if we play this first, we essentially draw a free card off the top of our deck. If we have momentum, we can also draw an attack basically from our card pool, which is super neat. Inside Mina, I think she's going to be a very neat, very strong character that I might check out later. I think somebody else built Mina for this series, but I might check her out to test her on my own. But this ability is really cool in the sense of we can lead off to draw an extra card, which is super sick. Makes our Ibara an 8-hander. Or we can end with it. So if we play an attack and then end our combo string with this Acid Corrosion, it'll get 3 damage from Ibara, making it a 3 for 9 as our last attack. And if we have the momentum, we can give it 2/2, making it a 5 for 11 as the last attack on our string that we played for free. That also still added us a card to our hand. So it's really neat as a cool end or beginning card in our combo. We're playing entirely ranged deck, so we're playing Amphibious Ambush. It's a 3 high for 5. Combo enhance, we force our rival to add a face-up foundation to their card pool and build a face down from the top of their deck. Clogs their card pool, gives them a ready foundation, but we kind of want to clog the card pool, lets us do cool things. Then enhance, we can add a ranged attack from our card pool to our momentum. This just lets us clear our card pool as well as giving us momentum for things like Acid Corrosion. Super strong card. Does really cool things. We are playing. Some of these got out of order somehow. 2 Eat My Sticky Balls. It's a 1 high block, which is very nice. Keeps us. I want to have 18 attacks in this solid 50 card deck. We are playing 2 Eat My Sticky Balls. Has a cool high block. It's a 4 high for 4. That says if it's not blocked, we're going to force our opponent to add a card from their discard pile to the card pool face up anyways. So it's going to automatically clog a card, which is super good. It's exactly what we want for what we're trying to do with the deck. It doesn't have to be a low because we're not worried about playing it at the end of our chain. This is not our end card we want to play anyways, so we don't have to worry about it. But it is a neat card to give it -1 damage, and they have to decide if they want to block a 3 damage attack, or if they don't want to block it, take 3 damage and stuff a card, or if they want to block it and have other cards be the problem instead. One of the other attacks we're playing is Tape Stream Jab. It's a 3 mid for 4. Again, not a low attack, but we don't care. We're only playing 2 different lows to do cool things with the Ibara's ability, and they're only good at the end of the combos anyways. This one has enhance your rival as the top card of their discard pile to their card pool. Again, more card pool clogging gets us really cool on advantage for our next card, which is Tongue Whip. Tongue Whip's really neat because it itself adds 1 card to the card pool and gives damage for each card in our opponent's card pool. So not only are we stuffing a bunch of cards, forcing our opponent to want to block because they have some nice damage on them because of Ibara, but we're going to give a bunch of damage on Tongue Whip itself, give it damage off of Ibara, and have a clogged card pool that makes it harder to block. So not only is our entire deck giving us pseudo speed, and we're getting a bunch of damage off Shiozaki or Ibara, it gives damage off itself, meaning that this, if we played 3 of these, it's a 4 for 7, 4 for 10 with 3 cards stuffed in the clog pool. It just means that it's super hard to block, and as an end card is a very neat combo killer. To stuff more cards, we're playing 2 Sticky Balls. Just stuff the top card of our opponent's discard pile to the card pool. Real easy card. 2 Mail Day to be able to pick up attacks. Super easy. Enhance after we add this to our card pool, face up or face down. If we check an attack, add to hand. Super neat. Lets us like build our hand, sculpt our hand, get ready for cool attacks. We're playing all range, so we're playing 3 first villain encounter. Give +1/+1 to our attack, and our next ranged attack gets -1 difficulty. We are playing Amphibious Ambush almost always on a 6, so having the +1 makes it a 5, which we can hard check, or if we need to, just commit for. But it makes it to where hard checking, we don't have to commit anything. 4, choosing a hero name. We can give stats to our cool attack at the end of our combo chain with Shiozaki, as well as if for whatever reason they reduce it below printed, like we, I don't know, this is due to our rival's attack. For whatever reason our rival reduces our attack below printed, we just give it 4 damage. Super neat card. Classmate introductions. This is the best water foundation in the game almost. It just says first attack gets +1/+1. Super neat. If they haven't played a block, they give a speed. If it's the first attack, gets a damage. Super good card. I play it in almost all my water decks because a free 1/1 on a foundation that has a 2 mid block under the water symbol is very, very strong. 3 struggling with studies. This is a enhance flip. If this attack is your rival's 3rd or greater attack, you can add a card from your card pool to your hand. This allows us to block with our attacks and be able to pick them up later to keep ourselves alive because we're blocking, but also give us our attacks back so we can backswing. We're removing a bunch of cards from our card pool. Amphibious. After a card leaves, we are able to play this enhance, ready this foundation, play while committed. Just allows us to keep our foundations up and do long, cool strings with Ibara. Defensively, we are playing 3 ice gliding. Commit, this deck gets +1 speed or -2 speed. If it's blocked, the next deck gets +1 or -1 as well. It's really good at just blocking. It's a nice spam as well. Super cool card. Same thing with Ford surviving the final. Once per turn, give -1 speed. Pretty self-explanatory. Has a nice 3 high block. And then the last spam we're playing is 3 desperate times. After our rival adds any cards to their hand or draws a card, draws specific. Yeah, draws any number of cards, we force them to commit a foundation. This can slow down our opponent, or on offense, be able to limit our opponent from being able to block when we're already stuffing their card pool as well. So that was my Ibara deck, guys. Make sure to let me know what you guys think down below. Make sure to check out the other videos. I was very happy with how this deck performed. And if you're curious on how to play this, to find a good deck for this character that isn't, I think she could be a very throw-based character. And I think that's really lame right now. But if you want a in my opinion, lame way to play her, check out this deck. It's pretty neat. I enjoyed it. I think you can do a couple more things. I don't know if Eat My Siggy Balls and Tape Stream with Jab are the perfect cards for it. It's just the ones I chose at the moment. So make sure to let me know what you guys think down below. Check out the other videos in the other deck profiles for the series. Check out the matches for this series. And as always, guys, stay learned.